Hello everybody, this is Aurathas and welcome to yet another new series for the channel. And it is of course Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, I haven't really played any games like this on the channel, but I've been a long-time fan of CRPGs, and that's what this is. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Pathfinder universe, but I do know, based on the description of the game, this is the first CRPG taking place in the Pathfinder universe, and yeah, kind of curious to see what kind of a universe it is. But I love my RPGs, I love CRPGs, and I love fantasy worlds, so this should be a fun game. Additionally, it should also be a lengthy game, which I always like in my RPGs. I don't like short RPGs. So, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, another reason I'm a big fan of this game, we're just going to go with normal, or potentially a big fan of this game, is that apparently there is a base building, kingdom building mechanic. I don't know a lot about it. There's not a lot of detail about it, just that it exists. Well, based on the reading I did. So, we can either pick a pre-made character, fighter, paladin, ranger, very, very smug-looking sorcerer that I kind of want to slap. Like, seriously, he makes you want to punch him, doesn't he? And a tiny, tiny cleric who's a halfling. Okay. I want to create a new character from scratch. A lot of these portraits aren't... Yeah, no thank you. Orc. Nice. I like the variety. There's Mr. Smug. That is an angry, angry orc. That a monk? An evil, evil looking something. Now, which one of these faces would I rather see in the corner of the screen the whole game? I kind of want to go with like a magic using class, so maybe this dude? Just based off of the portrait that's going to show up in here. Obviously, if you see the full portrait, he doesn't look like a magic user, but whatever. Half angel looking thing? Is that what the... More inclined towards acts of kindness rather than evil. Oh, so it's humans with a significant amount of celestial or other good outsider blood. Okay. I like half-elves. I used to play them all the time in these types of games. Don't mind that haircut. I am definitely not going for the emo look, thank you. Yeah, ponytail's not bad. Get a haircut. Yeah, we'll go with this. What are the other two? Messy and none. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Do we have an angry... Oh yeah, I'll take an angry face. So normal, heavy set, and thin. Well, consider I'm making a mage type, I think I'll go with thin. And we'll give you a beard, because you are a half-elf. You can grow a beard, right? I don't know if Pathfinder works like a lot of other fantasy games, but like a lot of other fantasy universes, if you're a pure-blooded elf, there's no facial hair to be had. Wow. That is a lot of classes. And a bunch that I can't click on that sound really cool, like Dragon Disciple and Eldritch Knight. Alright, well, let's look up here. Alchemist, Barbarian, cool, cool. Bard, meh. Why does it say Druid by default? I haven't picked a Druid. I like Druids, though, don't get me wrong. They're one of my favorite classes to play. Cleric, are there multiple... Oh, there are multiple subclasses. Crusader, Herald Caller, an Ecclesiarch, Cleric Mage? Maybe, yeah. Let's go down to fighters, because I'm going to look at the clerics. Oh, Alchemist, Grenadier, Vivisectionist, and Chirurgeon, I'm guessing Surgeon. I really don't like that this keeps popping up in my face when I try to click on one. Armored Hulk, Mad Dog, Invulnerable Rager. What is a Inquisitor? I mean, cool. Tend to move from place to place, chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. Summon creatures. So this is a summoner. Tactical leader. Sacred huntsmaster. I like the idea of being a summoner, though. Solo tactics. What's this do? Frost giants or Movanic devas if you are not evil. Bogeyman or Thenademon if you are evil. And one Gale Azada if you're not. I have no idea what any of that means. Wolf or dogs. Ooh, I like the idea of being a summoner, though. Okay, let's continue. Normal magus. Eldritch Scion. Martial and magical skills. Okay, Sword Saint. Perfection of the use of a single weapon, which is usually, but not always, a sword. Okay. Or an Eldritch Archer. We got Monks. Paladins. Okay, Ranger. Flame Warden. Emulating the blazing phoenix, Flame Wardens sweep through the world like a selective forest fire, burning away to corruption, decay, all that. Rogue. We know what these are. Sorcerers. Your heavenly powers derives from insight rather than force of personality. Personality? As they become familiar with a specific and ever-widening set of spells, sorcerers often discover new and versatile ways of making use of magics other spellcasters might overlook. Their bloodlines also grant them additional abilities, assuring that no two sorcerers are ever alike. I actually like the sound of that. Sylvan, your ties to nature have more to do with creatures than with capriciousness. Sage Sorcerer. Let's see, combat casting. Okay, I do like this idea, but I'm still leaning towards Wizard, Arcane Bomber. The experimentation of the alchemist seems quaint, if not dangerous. Few wizards take up the secrets of the bomb, however, fusing alchemy with their already considerable magic power. Thessalonian. Scroll Savant. Alright, let's look at the class that I've usually been a fan of when I used to play pen and paper RPGs way back. Are there no... That's a shame. There's like no level 20 skills. Alright, let's take a look at this. Druid, basic druid. Others transform into... while some druids might keep to the fringe of battle, allowing companions and summoned creatures to fight while they confound foes with the powers of nature, others transform into deadly beasts and savagely wade into combat. Druids worship personifications of elemental forces, though this means devotion to a nature deity. Though druids are just as likely to revere vague spirits, animalistic demigods, or even specific awe-inspiring natural wonders. Blight One, kind of an evil druid. Defender of the True World. Some druids specialize in tracking down, diverting, and slaying fey threats. At third level, the Defender of the True World's animal companion, any creature she summons with Summon Nature's ally gains a +1 morale bonus on attack and rolls against... Okay. So far it looks like all their other skills are the same. Ooh, what is this? You can learn fey magic? Some druids hear the whispers of the natural world like fey creatures do and learn to mimic those tantalizing murmurs in order to influence the minds of both wild beasts and civilized people. These fey speakers are often touched by the fey in some ways, such as mortals who dared to eat the food and drink the wine while in the hidden halls of the fey. So you can still turn into a huge elemental. You can also turn into a Smilodon. It doesn't say what a Smilodon is. Okay, detect magic. Nature sense. Animal companion. Druids are proficient with shields, but must use only wooden ones. A druid may also wear wooden armor. They wear only padded leather or hide. That's messed up. They can also use a spear. I can live with that. I think we might be a Fey speaker rather than a... Let's see what the true world thing does. Do wolf fairly early. Enemy of the Fey. Not much that changes. You gonna tell me what this... May not bond with an animal companion, but may select from the death and destruction domains. Ooh. At 9th level, a Blight Druid gains immunity to all diseases, including natural and supernatural diseases. She also becomes immune to effects that would cause her to become sickened or nauseated. Wow. And this one he turns you into. So... Any creature that strikes a Blight Druid with a touch attack, it's been so long since I've played pen and paper, I have no idea what these saves mean at this point. I know what saves mean, but I mean these abbreviations, I have no clue anymore. They can contract the bubonic plague if they fail to save? What the... Smilodon, Shambling Mound. That's all pretty cool, but I kind of really like... Yeah, I kind of really like this one down here. I don't mind learning Fey magic. Let's go with the Fey speaker. We're gonna go with, instead of green, because I know druids like their greens and browns. I'll stick with that, but I'm also gonna go... Hey. There we go. I'll go with this. Yes. Alright. At first level, a druid forms a bond with nature. I can either choose to link to a domain or get an animal companion. Oh, let's pick an animal companion then. A bear sounds fun. Okay, I can't select these two. I don't know why. Wolf. 1d6 plus trip. Smilodon, monitor lizard, mastodon. Now that just seems unfair. That seems like they're gonna be giant. Leopard, giant centipede, elk, dog. What's the difference between the dog and the wolf? 1d6 plus trip. Okay, the wolf is faster. Plus 6 natural armor, plus 5 natural armor. Seems like the dog is a bit bigger, based on strength and everything. I just like wolves, though. Let's take a wolf. Or the other option is to do this. Nah, we're gonna go with... Yeah, we're gonna go with the wolf. Let's just go with the... Let's go with the wolf. Before I change my mind. Abilities. Oh, I just have to pick. Oh god, I did not realize I had that many ability points at the top. I like that it tells me that's like, this is your core right here. Wow, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna add... Take that to 12. 12. 12. I don't apparently need that. Let's take this up to like 18. Let's take this up to 18. Oh, I can't take it beyond 18. Not beyond 15. Oh, it just takes more points to take it that high. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. I still want 18 wisdom for this, though. That gives me hit points. I like the idea of having a decent charisma, though. Because it's going to help me when I talk to people. I can raise these later, right? Yeah, let's go with charisma and wisdom for our druid. I may regret not taking any of this. Like, what does this do? This is arcana. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, let's do persuasion. Lore for nature. Stealth? No, that's not really us. Athletics doesn't sound bad, considering we lowered our strength a little bit. Perception, maybe? I like the idea of knowledge, though. Oh, this is intelligence. Okay, cool. I think maybe perception then, because that's what we put actual skills into because of this. I really hope I don't regret leaving intelligence quite that low. Wisdom, charisma. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to live with it. Well, I think I'll take that away. Let's increase our intelligence just a bit. Oh, it means I have another point to... Oh! Just gonna try something real quick. Ah, higher intelligence, the more that works. Okay, cool. Still want this to be 18, though. But we do have that extra point now that I can spend elsewhere. Let's go with Knowledge Arcana. Or maybe... Learn or borrow spells from spell books. For Arcana, this one. Recall knowledge about geography, history, people, and places. I think I'll go with Knowledge Arcana. Seems like it might... Well, no. I'm going to stick with Knowledge of the World. We're done. Move along. Abilities. Holy crap, you're going to make me do a lot of stuff, aren't you? Half-elves receive skill focus as a bonus feat at first level. Okay. You're telling me I should probably get spell focus. Is there anything else? Okay. You can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a new school of magic. Cool. Which school is the... Which school is the druid school? I could be a druid necromancer. I know I can't pick that as a druid, I don't think, unless I went the other route. Evocation, maybe? I actually have no idea. So we're just going to leave that be. Okay. For this, what do you want me to get? Nothing for adaptability. They're just like, nope. Oh, they just don't have an opinion on adaptability. Well, I feel like if I'm going to focus a skill here... Maybe nature? I feel like nature lore is probably the best for a druid. Next up. Voices.
I'll take care of it.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Our time has come. Forwards!
I feel faint. My skills exceed yours.
I lead. You follow.
Calm down. Not dead yet. Time's not waiting. Someone else would make better use of this.
I could also be a mute.
This will hurt.
I'll take pragmatic. I'm just gonna... Let's go with that. 7-8. Of course we're just gonna go with Aurathas. Come on now. Choose alignment. Oh. I'd be neutral. Lawful, chaotic, characters follow their consciences, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas. So I could go with, like, isn't there, like, chaotic neutral? Do what I want, but I still, yeah, I feel like I should go chaotic neutral. I don't really care. I don't really feel like going evil. Yeah. Shades of gray, shades of gray. I don't think I'm gonna go pure neutral. That seems like it'd be a little difficult to enforce. Alright, next up. We done? I believe we are done. Finally. Let's get up in there. You can't hunt in dungeons. Make sure you bring enough rations. Oh. Okay, sounds like the dungeons are a big undertaking. Alright, well, let's get to it.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
I have no idea what an Aldori sword lord is. Definitely looks like a CRPG. A good-looking one, but yeah.
Where are they? This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Sure? I don't know, Amiri. It's a big sword you got there, though.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
She might just bash your head in, Tartuccio.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Okay. I feel like I shouldn't be in the front here.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
This looks like a little bit more than a mansion. Looks like you have a castle.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
I'm sorry, do I have a history I'm unaware of?
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Seems too good to be true. What do you get out of it? Also, apparently the Stolen Lands is where we do our kingdom building.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Well, one, you guys are the finest duelists and all that, according to the purple toad. What is it, Tartuccio, or whatever his name is? Can't one of you kill him? And also, yes, you're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern.
I'm gonna kick you in the teeth.
Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded.
I don't believe you.
Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monsters.
That essentially answers the Stag Lord. Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as a baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
I mean, that's a good point.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Okay, Jesus, calm down. There's a whole team of us. Exactly, who'll get it?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all.
I'm gonna kick you in the teeth, dude.
I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
That voice doesn't seem to fit you.
If I may please answer the question.
Please do. She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention toward her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Basically, we're brushing our hands of this. Figure it out yourself.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Cash!
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Works for me.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
I like you, Amiri. I mean, you're abrasive, but I like you.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
We'll feed you when we make you a baron.
Now you're talking.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For
that was
now,
fast.
You can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again.
Is this where I form a party?
Replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go and return in triumph.
I mean, I'll give it my best shot.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
You know, if I can pick people to join my party, I'll take a bard. Like, I hope it's not my only companion, but I'll take a bard. Also, do you have a scythe? We sure will. Just wait. We've plenty of great feats in store.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs.
She blushes a little.
This is the person I'll write my book about.
That was a quick judgment you made.
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
Yeah, explain about the book. Oh, no more voice acting? Okay. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard about it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on. Adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? Well, based on so many D&D campaigns I used to play, and ones I've read about, it's usually because while the bard does join you, they're too busy trying to get laid, you know, to write anything down. I'm just saying.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero?
Me.
Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady.
I actually want to talk to the horrific scythe lady.
No way.
What about the barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amiri.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing.
I mean, good point.
Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Sure. I like her. My quill takes its first sip from the ink pot. Okay. Leave the hall. Okay, my quill takes its first sip from the ink pot and scripts, or rather scribbles the first lines of the book about the travels, adventures, and victories that lie ahead. The book stole both its hero and me. Its author, Lindsay, the note to self, when I come up with a fancy nickname, add it here. I am writing this in the banquet hall where Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori has just finished telling us about the mission. Yeah, I know about the mission. You guys already told me. I should go to sleep. Future hero. Yeah, she decided very quickly that I'm the future hero. Hey, you're the horrible side lady? Okay, these two are gonna die. They have no name. Can I talk to you? Okay. Okay, no, I can't do anything.
All according to plan.
Hey, my wolf showed up. To move the camera. Oh, okay. That's what I needed to know. Thank you. Nobody's gonna question the fact that a big old wolf just showed up in the middle of this dude's castle. Well, I mean, I guess... Let's see. True dragons can live up to 1,000 years or more, becoming more powerful with each year's passing. Usually, elder dragon basically means more dangerous dragon. I mean, I guess in this type of world, you know, druids, you know, if they don't keep to themselves, you know, they're not rare.
Help! Help!
You just, phased into my room. Lindsay bursts into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot, and she holds a weapon in her hands. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
All right.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Let's do it. Yee. A scream echoes down the hallway. Okay, so... You just walked out and left me to fight this? General, combat happens in real time, but you can pause the game at any time to assess the situation and give orders to your companions. Most of the mechanics are based on the Pathfinder role-playing game. I don't even need to read that just because I never played Pathfinder. Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, no.
Should do it.
Attack. Now, do I have any spells? Yeah, no, I get it. Can I use any of these right now? I mean, I'm not really being given an option. Alright. Let's butcher him. Wow. You can interact with the various objects. Yeah, I can loot. Hold tab to see what I can loot and interact with. Gotcha. Ooh. I can't use that. So I get armor, but I can't use it. I kind of figured. Can I dual wield? I can, but I bet you there's a penalty. And if not, well, yeah. Most of these games have penalties like that. Hey, Lindsay. What's this way, though? Loot is what's this way. I'll take all that, thank you. Okay, the journal, I gotcha. Wish there was a way to just toggle that on and leave it on. Oh, hey. They got someone. We have to help. Are you sure? What shall I do with this one? So Tartuccio started this. Yeah. This is his fault.
A calculated risk.
Don't kill my wolf. Nice.
A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed.
I doubt it.
To lead you to victory.
You were behind this.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Uh-huh. What's it do? If it says unknown, I'm not wearing it. 1 bonus to armor class. Okay. Gonna say, if it said unknown, there was no way I was gonna trust this dude. Anyway. There's loot back here. So, ooh, I can have a fairly large party. That was my bedroom. What's in here? Oh yeah, we're gonna rob this place. What's that? Curse of Ancient Yobaria. Okay. I'll take books. Old map of Avistan. I don't know what any of that means. This probably means something to people who are familiar with the lore. But that is not me. It seems interesting so far, though, I gotta say. Companions. There are several companions in your party now. To select a single character, click on their portraits or press a corresponding Alt plus Alt 1 or Alt through Alt 6 to select multiple characters. Yes, yes. Select them all by pressing backspace. Excellent. Wait, did you not pick that up? Pick that up. What is this? Copper ring. Okay. Come on. Hi, guys. Attack. Advanced combat. Spells. Lindsay and Tartuccio are capable of casting... So am I, technically. To use a spell, click on the icon in the action panel or in the spells menu and then on the target. For clerics, druids, magi, paladins, rangers, and wizards, spells are prepared in advance and expended when cast. The character must then rest before casting it again. Bards, inquisitors, and sorcerers use their spells several times per day, but their repertoire is limited. When a character acquires a new spell or ability, it automatically appears in the first free spot on their action panel. So I gotta cast these spells in advance. Okay. Abilities. Most have usable abilities. Gotcha. Attack of opportunity. Some actions performed close to an armed opponent can provoke an additional attack upon your character, even when it's not the opponent's turn. Such actions include, among other things, casting spells, attempting to move away, and shooting ranged weapon. By holding down Unknown Binding, okay, you can make time move more slowly for better combat control. Okay, we're gonna pause this for a moment. What can you do? I want to see a magic missile on the bowman. What can you do? Ear-piercing scream. I'm actually just going to have you shoot this dude back here. We got this dude. Oh, here are my spells. Entangle. Charge. Ooh, what about my wolf? Nice. Nice. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. That didn't work for them. Each character has a certain number of hit points. Yep, when it drops to 0, they lose consciousness. After combat is over, the character will get up and can be controlled again. Oh, wow. If their amount of negative becomes equal to their constitution score, the character dies. To resurrect them, you'll need a special spell. To restore lost hit points, you can use healing spells, potions, or rest. Healing potions can be bought from merchants. Yep. To use expendable items such as scrolls, potions, and rods, open a character's inventory and place them in the quick slots on their belt. Cool. All basic stuff, yeah. Okay, we gotta do some stuff. I can wear this armor. It's not as good as what I have. How about you? Nope. And you can't wear it at all. He's got a crossbow too, huh? What technically are you? A sorcerer, a bard? Okay. Oh, you already have one, dude. Let me give you a couple. And I could use a couple. What are these? Oh, I have scrolls of that too. Okay, okay, okay.
I am prepared.
Are you? Okay, so dude, pretty sure I gave you potion.
Enlighten me. Time's wasting.
Dude, I'm aware, but you are also hurt. That looks like their quick slot area. That's ability. Oh, there it is. Belt. Drink up, dude. Drink up. And just remember, I still kind of want to kick you in the teeth. Did I miss anything in there? No, I didn't. Let's go in here. Man, everybody just dead? I'm gonna take that. I think that's better than what I have. Man, like there's like a dead orc. What's this? Empty notebook. Okay. Alright, how does this armor compare? And I'm talking from me. Did I not pick up some hide armor? Where'd it go? There it is. That is better. You want this? Yeah, you take this. You can't wear anything. You can use a mace. How about you take that as a secondary weapon? How about you take a secondary weapon as well? In case somebody doesn't want to be all friendly. Oh yeah, I'm taking my time going through here. You kidding me? There's so much loot. Just gonna go steal all the food. There's a cat. Cooking Almanac of the Inner Sea. Okay. I will take all your food, though. Can I talk to the cat? I am a druid, right? No? Alright, fine. I won't talk to the cat.
All according to plan.
Oh, I can do a formation? Sure. I feel like my wolf should be in the front. Oh, you guys are screwed.
It's the end for you rats!
Yeah, let's go.
Already? Time to get my hands dirty again.
Any last wishes?
Kill him?
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
The barbarian's face is distorted with rage. She grinds her teeth and sweat drips from her forehead. Noticing Tartuccio, she swings her sword but stops it just in time. Oh, it's you. Stay out from under. Yeah.
Blood for Gorham!
Who's Gorham? Again, people who are aware of the setting probably know who Gorham is. Or I could just do this. Gorham, also known as our Lord in Iron, is a god of battle above all other pursuits. It is said that he would rust away into nothingness if there is ever a time with no more conflicts to be fought. Never happened. His faithful believe he is present in every iron weapon of war that is forged. Cool. Now I know.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
Barbarians?
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
I mean, there's always something to lop the head off, though. Calistria, also known as the Savored Sting and the Unquenchable Fire, is the goddess of lust and revenge, of course, who takes on many faces and guises. She's held in especially high regard by elves, who often identify with her mercurial moods and changeable nature. A fondness for wasps has earned this vengeful deity the title of Savored Sting. Such creatures live on after harming their enemies, a trait Calistria's followers hope to emulate when pursuing their goals. Okay. Anyway, I gotta loot some bodies. Now we can go. Into the hall. There they are, the assassins. That's a big group. And I'm right on their flank. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we will spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey you, ugly mug, get them. What is that? He just ran over his own dude. Like, he just killed his own dude. Why would you do that? Uh-huh. Okay, one second, please. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. The dogs were just chilling with me in the office and decided to go nuts. My apologies. Let's see what's going on here.
In due time.
I don't know that I want to fight that big thing, but I would really hope you guys are just like empty suits of armor. Otherwise, you guys are just rude. Oh, I can use a shield. Here, let's do that. I'm better with a shield. And I'm pretty sure my druid isn't designed for, excuse me. I'm pretty sure my druid isn't designed for dual wielding anyway. That's usually a rogue skill or a high-level fighter skill based on other similar RPGs I've played. Passage is blocked. You can't make it through this. You think? Skill check. Sometimes interacting with an object requires a skill check. Yeah, I understand the concept of that.
Applause, please.
They dare to attack me?
Evidently. Now go for this dude.
This will hurt.
No, seriously, you got this dude.
This is where I step in. Serves you right.
Wow, we just missing. Everybody's missing, though. They seem to be missing me, too. None of us are very good at our jobs at the moment. I want a spear, though. I prefer my druid to have a spear than a scimitar.
Anything else?
Break the door to the armory and find some weapons. I kind of have some. And I didn't have to bust that door down. It was already open. Take it. If we can't use it, we can sell it. I mean, that's rude to say, but I mean, that's the approach. Watchkeeper's key.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
Uh-oh.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
I kind of agree.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
I highly doubt that's what you want to do. Stealing it from a sword lord in her own mansion, she'd have our heads.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
The gnome throws a sideways glance at Lindsay.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Neither am I. Sorry, but no. I can't use that because there's metal in that shield. Like, how much is in there? 210? Man, no.
That is not far.
I wonder if the game would actually have consequences for that. You know what I mean? I can't wear any of the new armor. But I have a spear now. It's a two-handed spear. But I do like having a spear. Okay. Ooh, you can use a sword now though. Take that long sword. And the shield is a backup. I really don't want to give you anything. How about you just take another knife? Could you use any of the armor we just picked up? Wow, you can use the chain shirt. I can't, but you can. So yeah, let's do that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if it would remember or realize that I stole from her, but I'm not going to steal from her.
As it should be.
Unless, you know, I kind of want to take it and then give it to the lady at the end. And if he didn't like it, well, I don't care. Don't you think we have enough trouble already? That'll teach those slovenly guards not to slack off on the job. Oh, man. Well, what's done is done. Apparently they will remember it. Let's just hope I do have the option to give it away.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow.
I can't even see you.
It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
I can't,
and
actually.
Just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Because she's just that good.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead.
Oh.
These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Undead elf? I know in like D&D that's like really rare for an elf to become undead, but okay.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later.
Let's not anger her.
Right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay. I don't recall putting you in charge. You will encounter many traps, so when the trap shows up, I can disable it. Gotcha. It's pretty straightforward. I will go down that hallway. I have to go down that hallway. Now the question is, does she have gear? Do I have gear that she can use that's better than what she has? Let's find out. I like that my stash goes up as I get more party members. That's really cool. 2 to 8 damage. Chainmail. Wow, okay, yeah, I don't have better armor than that unless I have, like, plate mail. Yeah, no, your armor's better than what I could give you. The exception being, like, the banded mail, but nobody can wear this. Yeah, no, I wish I could give you better. I can't. Yeah, you hang on to that. Mm-hmm. Do it.
It's just not my lucky day.
Try again.
Applause, please.
Yes, applause. I like that my wolf was the one who spotted it, too, according to this. Okay, so, let's continue. Oh, that's what I was going to... Wow, that's a lot of traps. Holy crap. That's what I was going to do here. I completely forgot. Okay, I didn't really want to do 3. Okay, let's do that. I mean, if you could put them all in the same slot, that'd be outstanding, but apparently that's not your thing. Want to do this again?
Applause, please.
You gonna say that every time? Get in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I see that over there. But I also see this. That's a nice spear. I don't think I can use it, but it was a nice looking spear.
Anything else?
No, you. Alright. I'm running into a lot of stuff I can't equip, which is a shame. But that is relatively normal for picking a specialty class. Ooh, we got some spells? You found a scroll, a single-use item that allows you to use the spell that's written upon it. For a character to use it, that character must have the Use Magic Device skill or be of a class which would eventually learn to cast the spell. For convenience, it is best to place things like scrolls into a character's quick slots. Yes, let's do this. I can't use them. You can. Scroll of Bless. Yeah, not something I should probably worry about right now. Okay, we can go through here or we can go this way.
In due time.
Oh, what are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamandi's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before... Stop, someone's coming.
Let's make this quick.
I agree. Let's make this quick.
Let's try this
Go
way.
for it. That undead elf? Very cool. Find and open a cache in Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori's mansion. I will. Thank you. I feel like that big door down there is where I was supposed to go. Oh, wow. Puzzles. What? Way to rotate the screen. Doesn't appear to be so far. Alright. Let's keep going. I'm sure there's other stuff to manipulate. Aha. So am I trying to get everybody's sword raised? What happens if I click on you? Yours goes up. It's like I'm trying to get them all... Okay, let's lower this one. Raise yours.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, we've only got one sword, so either all the swords have to be dropped or all the swords have to be raised. You know what?
What troubles you?
I'm gonna send you over here by yourself. I am horrible at puzzles like this, though, so bear that in mind. So those two are linked.
Ready for anything?
I wrote it like I saw it.
So I got both of those up.
Time's not waiting.
Man.
I deserve better.
I don't care what you think you deserve, dude.
Anything is possible.
Oh, man.
Patience is a running thin.
Just letting the ink dry.
I don't tolerate fools.
Okay. Hit this, and I'm sure you guys are just... I'm sure a couple of you guys are out there just going, oh no, this is how you solve it. Because I have no clue
Lindsay
what
the
I am doing.
Lindsay the illustrious. Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great.
Lindsay the Great?
Focus on the goal.
Why am I worried about Lindsay the Great? What happens if I do this? Both those go down. Then all... So those are all linked.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
That just controls you two. That controls you two. Wait a minute. Just you two. Is there any way to manipulate him? There we go. I just had to take a minute. We can cross this task off our list. Yeah, no, I did it. I know. Also, you want to come join us? We have loot. Loot for all. Loot that I can sell. Just seems to be stuff to sell, actually. Let's go. We did it. Yeah, I just had to pause for a second and just stop hitting buttons for a moment. Man, the two... Okay, first of all, are you a halfling or... What are you? Because the other dude's a bard. Not a bard, a gnome. What exactly are you? A sorcerer with no equal. Unfortunately, his power is matched only by his arrogance. I wonder why is power always given to such self-satisfied people? Am I supposed to just know off the... Okay. Biography? Chaotic evil. Yeah, no, really? I'm gonna kind of go with she's a gnome and he's a gnome and she's a halfling. That's what I'm gonna go with. Because I'm probably missing it right here. Alright, let's go. More corpses. And more soon-to-be corpses.
Stand against me.
This is it. My time has come. Oh, Grotus, take my soul. Who's Grotus?
Out of my way!
I'm about to take a beating. Ow. I can heal him, right? There we go. Cure moderate wounds. Also, loot. We loot everything. Well, I don't know who Grotus is, but let's talk.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak as though he were at death's door. Grotus is the god of the end times. A sentient and cruel moonlet, I don't know what a moonlet is, that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharasma judges the last soul after the last living body dies on the material plane, Grotus will descend to the boneyard and move on to the material plane to clean up and pack the dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Grotus is going to do once the last soul is judged, but it's generally accepted that it will not be pleasant. Diplomacy. Aren't you being a wee bit premature? Look at yourself, you barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right.
I like you. And apparently I can do these diplomacy checks really well because of my 17 charisma.
It seems I will live.
Yeah, no, it definitely
I
does.
postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
All right, Harem. I am building up a party pretty quickly. So, dude, what you got? 1d8 damage. Do I have better? No, not so far. You can't use a sword, apparently. Are you a cleric or something? I don't even know if that's how it works in this in this universe, like a cleric. Are you? Servant of a dark god. So I assume, yes, you were a cleric. Yeah, right there, cleric. I could have seen it back here. Can I give you better armor, though? No. Unless, you can wear the banded mail. I will give you the banded mail. It's not like I can do anything with it. I have a shield somewhere, too, like a nice big shield that you can't use either. Okay, well, that's good to know, I guess. Can I, like... Spell conversion. Clerics and druids can convert their spells spontaneously. A cleric of good alignment doesn't need to prepare healing spells. They can spend almost any prepared spell to cast a cure spell of the same level. In the same way, a cleric of evil alignment, that's him, doesn't need to prepare inflict spells during character creation. Clerics of neutral alignment can choose whether they are converted spells cure or inflict. A druid can convert almost any prepared spell into summon nature's ally of the same level. Cool.
I am prepared.
Should probably start using these. Can't do anything with that right now. Treat affliction. Okay, well, we shall move along, because there's stuff to do and things to kill. I'm assuming things to kill, like that big giant thing. I can still have one more party member. Group formation is half of any victory. The formation system will help you hold the line in combat. Click this button to select one of the standard formations. Which button? This one? Let's see. I am not a frontline fighter. This is a weird formation. Sure, let's do that, even though I don't have the best armor. Can I put him at the front? I can indeed. I'm okay in the second line, so is she. And you two in the back. With the wolf. Yeah. Let's put the tank in the front, because he is essentially a tank. Guard! Are you about to die? Am I about to watch you guys die? Keston.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
The stout man's unshaven face is covered with scars. There's blood on his armor, but he doesn't even seem to notice his wounds as he confidently gives orders to the guards.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
What's going on?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Cool. Who are you?
Keston, House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do. No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Is it? I barely know her.
Right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
I agree.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Sure.
May Abadar keep you
Who's
safe.
Abadar now? The god of cities, laws, merchants, and wealth, also called the god of walls and ditches in the Eastern Dragon Empires, is known to be a patient deity, maintaining a strong neutral stance in his actions. Can I finish that? He sets forth to expand civilization order among the peoples of Golarion. Golarion, a country? Is it the continent? I ain't going through the fire till I look around a little bit. Going through the fire seems like a bad idea. Also seems to be the only idea. Of course it does. Any of you dudes hurt? I mean, I'd like to help you. Illustrated book episodes. Some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decisions you make during these episodes can have a drastic impact on the development of the game's plot. Okay, cool. And so our adventure started earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Aurathas, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jumanji Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her we'd have to march through fire. Literally, as we approached the burning building, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going forward, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Aurathas led us stubbornly through the flames while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. I think you got a crush. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jumanji was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Aurathas rushed to save the guards from the fire. Diplomacy I could pull off. Athletics, I can't really. Succeeded at an athletics check. That seems like the right thing to do is help. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you. That was truly noble of you, she said. And now let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid. Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. That worked. And she joined us. One of your characters is fatigued. This is just one of the negative conditions that can affect your character during the game. To notify you that a character is under the effect of a condition, a symbol will appear near their portrait. So, fatigued.
Here.
I don't imagine she would have joined us if I had said no. Wow, that's a big shield. What kind of armor are you wearing? Banded mail? Okay, you good. I don't have anything better than that. But I do have potions. Just want to make sure everybody's equipped. You have a couple. Wait, didn't you have scrolls? What are you? Tower Shield Specialist. That's a class? That doesn't sound like a class. So how do I get rid of this? Valiant Defender. She will be affected for 4 hours. Okay. Do I have something that can help her?
Not waiting.
Where are you? Treat affliction. That was not an affliction, apparently. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna just move along. Oh, formation, formation, formation. Yeah, you have more. Well, yeah. Then the elf. And then I'll chill back here with these three. Unless there's another formation where I put 2 of you in the front. We'll do this.
As it should be.
To the next area. Whoa. What? It said uncollected loot. What? Man. I wanted to read that tutorial. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum. What is that? A frost giant.
You right.
To victory.
Yeah. Kill the mages.
Out of our story.
Like that. Kill everything you see.
Unworthy.
Oh, hey.
Wretched things.
Yeah. Okay, maybe kill the mage. Now the assassin. Where did everybody else go? Like, I want to kill this dude. Aha, now the bowmen go down. What are you... Hey, dude.
This was not part of the plan.
Okay, I went down. Because I wasn't paying attention to my health. But he'll get up. Now the channeler. Where did this come from? Okay, cool. Did I get up? I did get up.
Not waiting.
State your desire.
Oh, you can't cure with that.
Ask.
Can you? Potions hurt you. I'm just gonna take that back. Sorry. Jaethal is an elf from Kionin, one who is not quite alive. Yeah, I don't know anything about the undead, but apparently I messed stuff up by giving her a potion. Okay. I'll stop. I will go talk to the boss here in a second, but there is so much loot that all belongs to me now. We know where my priorities are, okay? No. Hey, Aurathas.
No mistakes.
Go chat to Jamandi. Cutscene?
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Sure. And no, one leader, not two, not Aurathas and Tartuccio. Aurathas.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Uh-huh. Long a haven for thieves and smugglers, Pitax is a hub for trade in the River Kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its more unsavory origins. Tartuccio's trying to set me up, or let's do the world check. I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem to come straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life despises anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Okay, fair enough.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Yeah, that's gonna bite me.
And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Moral choices. We weren't trying to take the money. We just wanted to keep it away from the bandits. Diplomacy 15. Yeah, I'll do that. Even though I'm chaotic neutral, I'll do lawful neutral.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Uh-huh.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Well, of course, theft is not to be condoned. However, when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, Is it not insane to worry about laws and rules?
It's also kind of insane to go on a looting spree.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People were dying right in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Man, Tartuccio, you were screwed. Shellen, also known as the Eternal Rose, the Eternal Maiden, and the Incorruptible, is the goddess of art, beauty, love, and music. Okay.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Yeah, you can go away.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests.
One led by me, one led by Tartuccio.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
You would welcome.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity.
Yeah, screw you.
I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
I mean, fair point. Good luck. I'll probably have to kill all 3 of you, but that's fine.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Thank you.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
I'll help you do it.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Camping supplies, rations, signed scroll of raised dead.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Nah, we good. We good.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans.
You just keep throwing names at me.
I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
So I have 3 months to take this area? Okay.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
So I wonder if I could have, if it had to be divided evenly, or if I could have gotten the elf to join me if I had said the other option when I saved the people from the fire, which was, you know, dead people are useless, but, you know, the wounded can still be of use. I don't know. Well, oh, I can't do anything. The game has taken it out of my hands. The first step on the road to glory.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
I gotta say, I really do like the art style of this game. This is a map of the stolen lands and their vicinity to set out. Click on one of the arrows near your party token. You can learn the whereabouts of significant locations by talking to characters or happening upon them during your journey. After learning about a location, you must find the way there yourself. Along the way, random encounters await. You may be attacked by monsters, or you may meet new acquaintances. Good to know. However, that is all the time I have for today. So, thank you everybody so very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video at all, then please by all means feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suits you today. And yeah, I'm definitely going to come back to this game because I very much enjoy the art style. I'm enjoying the plot so far. And I really love the complexity of all the different classes, abilities, and just all the lore here. Now, to be fair, Pathfinder's a really old and well-established franchise, so that all makes sense, but still, I'm liking it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time as I continue to do that. Thanks again for watching, guys.